it's G from Native Speakers Academy. It's a cold, wet, windy morning. I just passed the school bus with the parents rushing down the road, holding the hands of their loved ones, ready to package them up and send them off for their state sanitized social experience. Kind of dark this morning. The cloud cover is low and the condensation mist is rising off the trees. Shall I try with the light on? Is that gonna help? Oh, maybe a little bit. Modern comforts. That was one of my previous rambles. I went out for a jog at the weekend. And there are miles and miles and miles of forests around here, which is excellent habitat for bears. And I know that there are bears here because I've seen the evidence of what has filtered through their digestive systems. And there's a lot of it. It's quite an experience jogging through a forest when you know that there are bears there. Some would quite rightfully argue it's not the most sane thing to do. I have to agree. But we all meet our little challenges in life. Remember, you have to challenge yourself every day. See, I didn't challenge myself yesterday. I'm angry with myself because I didn't challenge myself enough yesterday. Well, I got one little thing in, which was I wanted to read a story to my kids, and I got home just in time to read a story. Why are you climbing up my ass? You've got a shitty little car, and what's wrong with you? Did you not get an education? Do you not understand speed, distance, and time? Can you not wake up earlier if you need to get somewhere? What's wrong with these people? Watch this. I'm going to round the corner, and he's going to take it. There we go. I haven't even rounded the corner yet. It sounds like your engine is going to explode. Why did you get a certificate to keep that thing on? He's heading straight for another car. Oh my God! Welcome to Death Wish 2050, where you can get out on the road every morning and see people risk their lives. It's all on my dash cam. Look, if you don't have a dash cam, it's just a sign that you're a shitty driver, because the dash cams are cheap and you need them right here. Okay. That's just irrelevant. What was I talking about? Bears and challenges. Yeah. Everyone says they Everyone's got advice about what you should do if you meet a bear. You know, if you meet a bear, you have to do this. You know, if you meet a bear, you have to turn around and walk away quietly. If you meet a bear, don't turn around, just walk backwards, walk away. If you meet a bear, run. If you meet a bear, make lots of noise. Everyone's got an opinion, but nobody really knows what the best thing is, because half the people who have met bears have done the wrong thing. And then there are all the myths. I mean, of course, bears are dangerous. They've got the giant animals that can run faster than cars, are stronger than 100 men, and they're not processing cognitive ideas like a lot of the people around here. And like another of my friends said, you need to reason with the bear. It's like, what? The bear doesn't have reason. The bear has fuck, food, and that's it, right? Maybe sleep. What a life. Reminds me of a few other people around here. Anyway. Responsibilities. So, it's interesting going out jogging. You have evidence of the bears, and you get to see deer, and squirrels, and snakes, and life the way it should be, I suppose. Just kind of wild. It's interesting also how those who live in a place very often explore that place in which they live. It's like tourists will come to a region and they'll see more of that region than the actual people who live there, because if you live there you just know everything is there and you sort of don't really respect it a lot. So as a foreigner coming into this region, I have explored quite a lot more of the region than the people who actually live there. I wonder if that works the same in our personal relationships as well. Just watching the shepherd on the hill over there. What a wild job that is, to be a shepherd. To be corralling the sheep in all kinds of weather. You have to have a certain kind of hard, uncompromising personality to do a job like that. I bet the average person could do it. And it's not the most complex job in the world, but the average person just couldn't do it. They don't have the stamina for it. They're not hard enough. How far do you jog? I don't know. Oh! It's a mad man again. He's obviously unhappy with his life, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Don't measure it. You know, you kind of feel your body, and it's like you go to the gym and you train until you feel it's right. You know, if something hurts, you stop, right? You should stop before something hurts, actually. bit by bit by bit, don't you? You build it up over time. Like all those students who say, oh, I need to practice my interview skills now. You fucking elementary student. You don't have enough words. Do you not understand? And most people don't. How quickly can I learn to speak a language? I don't know. What's your brain capacity? What's your endurance scale? How finely tuned are your mental abilities? How finely tuned are your thoughts? How logical is your understanding of information? Can you keep your promises to yourself? Can you keep your promises to others? What is your motivation? Why are you doing it? Who are you doing it for? Your why. What is your why? Understand your why, and you will find your how. So, there I was, jogging through the forest, minding my own business and some of the other business left by the animals, and I got attacked by a dog. There was a guy, and dressed for the occasion, because the weather's been quite terrible recently, and you can imagine the big wide hat and the long green rain jacket, and he had 3 dogs. The first 2 dogs just kind of looked at me in bizarre silence, quite rightly too. But the 3rd dog saw me, ran at me, leapt towards me, and tried to take a bite out of my side. Of course, I stopped to discover that the dog had taken a nice chunk out of my jogging bottoms, even through my shorts underneath, and had just grazed my skin. Had I not had, there's an odd grammatical structure. Construction. Get it right. Not awake this morning. Not awake. Coffee didn't work. So, had I not had quick reflexes, the dog would definitely have taken a piece of flesh out of the side of my leg. Anyway, I stopped and pointed out to the gentleman in question that his dog had attacked me. To which he replied, "You were jogging too fast." Really? I was jogging too fast. Okay, I'm not, but I'm sorry for jogging too fast. I don't think I was jogging too fast. Well, you see, the problem was that you didn't stop and walk when you saw the dogs. So what, every time I see a dog I should stop and walk? Oh, well, the dogs think you're attacking me. Yeah, well, I'm not. It's a public road, and I'm the public, right? Oh, well, what you're doing is no. The point is the absolute bias with which we will completely deny that we are doing anything wrong at any point in time. And I've said this before, when people wake up in the morning, they don't automatically think, right, I'm going to go out and do bad things today. I'm going to go out and fuck up people's lives. It doesn't work like that. Everyone has got this idea based on their own experience of life that the choices they make are perfectly logical, perfectly rational, and absolutely justified. And because all our experiences are different, I'm going to sneeze, that's true. See, the last 2 or 3 days I've been trying not to sneeze when I've been talking. I just can't. I can't not sneeze. Right, you're going to have to put up with me doing the ridiculous thing of blowing my nose because it's all blocked up. So there we go. See, nobody's perfect. We all have to have our little private moments. There's little secrets we keep to ourselves. It don't really matter. It's up my ass. What the fuck are you doing so far up my ass? My God. You don't even have a penis. You're halfway up my ass. Scary stuff. So, where was I? I can't remember where I was. Oh yeah. People don't think that. See, I can't even blow my nose because I'm focusing on driving. People don't ever believe that they're in the wrong. I can't be in the wrong because all my experience has taught me this. They live in absolute denial. Absolute denial that there might be an alternative opinion to their own which could be correct. I mean, most people live life just seeking justification for their own actions, either through acquiescence or positive responses from people in the world around about them, or by, I don't know, just not caring about any of the consequences, or not worrying about any of the consequences. And if bad shit happens, they go, oh, I didn't know. What's that term when the politicians pretend that they didn't understand the consequences of their actions? Plausible deniability. That's it. Plausible deniability. That they didn't know that certain consequences actually existed. So ridiculous. Overtake this. Ourselves the most amazing nonsense, and we believe it. We believe ourselves to be right. You know, maybe the guy was right. I mean, I think the mark of an intelligent mind is the ability to perceive and hold opposite opinions to that which we personally believe, to maintain those within our mind, to even debate with ourselves. Try as a mental exercise, try presenting an opinion from another person's perspective. Try presenting an opinion from another person's point of view. As crazy as it might sound, try to do it. Because if you can't do it, you've got no hope of ever conversing with that person, because you're not going to understand anything that they say or any point that they're trying to make. You're not even going to be able to reason with them in any kind of way. You can't reason with most people anyway, because most people don't have reason or logic. They don't. 8 out of 10 people are screwed in the head by the negative experiences they have in their family, in their schools, or from the world around about them. And maybe the guy was right. Maybe I should have stopped and walked when I saw the dogs, knowing that dogs are quite wild, and I live in quite a wild area, and maybe I should have stopped and walked. Maybe I should have had a little bit more respect for the animals, because you do need to have respect for the animals. For the animals and the human animals in your environment, you need to give them some space. You need to let them be on their own territory. But then it's also hard for me to admit that perhaps this guy was right. Because I've got my biases from my experience in life. See, I'm not going to park in here. I'm going to park further up because Slovak people can't park. Not only can they not drive, they can't park. And what they love doing, it's a national hobby, is hitting cars with their car doors, because they don't understand space and distance. And they're like, oh, is there not enough room to open my car door? Let's see by opening my door. And they slam the door into your car. And then they say, oh, sorry, you parked too close to my car. There's not enough space. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know. You're supposed to use your fucking brain, aren't you? Aren't you? It's not just for planning what you're going to watch on television or where you're going to go on holiday. It's about making the world a better place for everybody. So, what I wanted to do was explain the principles of bias. Again. Because it seems to me, unless we get over this understanding and this problem of bias, which one of the things that confuses me is how do you explain bias to people who don't have functioning cognitive abilities? And then there are different kinds of bias which just screw up your reasoning. See, I've been reading this 20. Oh, are you gonna be able to read that? When I look at that, the words all appear backwards. Are you going to see it backwards or forwards? Anyway, it says 20 cognitive biases that screw up your decisions. And they're all biases that we all have to overcome every single day. And how many people are thinking about this stuff? How many people are thinking about the different problems that we have to overcome in our own mind before we can reason anything practically in the world? Oh, don't get me wrong, there are people who will overcome these automatically just due to the fact that they're intelligent. But how do you get this through to the others in society? How do you get this through to other people? I have no idea. If you've got an idea, light off. Let me know what you think. Sorry this video was so long. Have a good day wherever you are.